Yo, what's good? Happy New Year's, first and foremost. You feel me? I know it's been 2 weeks. I'm so sorry. I want to say Happy New Year's once again. Listen up. I have not been home for those 2 weeks. There was a whole bunch of construction going on with my crib, but we're now past that. We're good. You feel me? Now, starting off the New Year video, we got Blank Boy. Oh, what the? Stop calling these characters legendary. I had this in my watch later since 2 weeks ago. You know, I was been meaning to watch this. Bro, the thumbnail had, I think, Invincible. Was it Zuko? I know he has another one. I don't know if Zuko's on this one or not. I know Andrew Garfield is here, Spider-Man, and I had to lock in because Andrew Garfield is still the best Spider-Man. So I don't know why he's being called a fraud, but we finna see. Enough of the yapping, okay? Let's lock in.
Aang inherited a war that wasn't his and said, "Aight, niggas, that's
Aang's
enough.
a fraud?
Stopping it in months." She let one
Korra.
start on her wall. She
Facts,
got
Korra's a
dogged
fraud.
by Zahir one-on-one. I seen Zahir standing with this girl. Korra lost to a fucking man.
Whoa, time out, gang. Zahir is also a fraud. He should not be called legendary either. Let's lock in.
So I know most of you guys have probably been seeing that "stop calling that man legendary" trend on the internet lately. So I've been scouring TikTok for some of the most controversial ones and gonna be giving my takes on it.
Stop calling that man legendary because he won with Steph
Bro,
Curry.
Andrew
Garfield is the... Yo, I'm pausing. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Garfield Spider-Man. Come on, man. That's too easy. Now listen, I mess with Andrew Spider-Man heavy, but he's got no feats, bro. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was put in an ultimatum by Green Goblin. Your ball or a fairy full of kids? An A or B question, and that nigga answered C. I'ma save them both. He was jumped by Sandman and Venom and held on by himself long enough until Harry came to help. But he stopped a moving train, saved the kid from a burning building without the suit, saved MJ like 90 times. Bitch can find more danger than she could find people to come to her singing shows. Spider-Man PS4 broke every bone in his body and still went on to defeat the entire Sinister Six, hunting them down one by one. He told Miles Morales that cut and that new suit was fucking trash. That's what legendary Spider-Man do.
Bro, hold on now. Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man is trash. I don't know what you're talking about, gang. Do not call Spider-Man 2 Peter Parker legendary. He's mid. He's trash, bro. What the hell? Now Spider-Man 1, you got that. You feel me? Spider-Man 1, for sure. Mwah. Spider-Man 2, no. If you're gonna call it Andrew trash, a fraud, you gotta put what's his name? Insomniac Spider-Man 2 a fraud as well. They both are mid.
Tom Holland, for all the disrespect, bro been fighting multiversal threats since he was 15.
Okay, man,
Miles
sure.
Morales went versus the whole Spider-Verse.
Sure, bro, sure.
Andrew's Spider-Man went 1v1 versus Green Goblin and let his girl die, bro. Had her leaning back like Michael Jackson. In TASM 1, Spider-Man was gonna lose to the Lizard. Lizard was putting paws on him.
Okay, bro, chill. Bro, in every what's his name? In every Toby fight, he was going to die. He fought Goblin every time and he got packed up every time. He literally almost died in the final battle. He almost died to Dr. Octopus multiple times. He got saved. Bro, I remember when what's his name? Doc Ock had Aunt May on top of that building, had the thing in the blade in his arm, ready to impale Peter until Aunt May snuck him, which made him lose his focus. He also grabbed him by the neck. What was stopping him to stab his neck or choking him out? And don't even get me started on the final battle with Venom and everybody, bro. He almost died every single time of the movie, bro. Chill.
C-tier Spider-Man villain at best, and it wasn't until Officer Stacy saved his ass and sacrificed himself that Lizard was defeated. The rule around Andrew Spider-Man seems to be, I can only defeat the bad guy if one of you motherfuckers sacrifice yourself real quick. Bro was quipping to the Rhino while he was driving the truck and running people over, killing niggas.
Okay.
Spider-Man was talking about some knock. Stop calling that man legendary because Andrew Garfield is a phenomenal actor and his suit was top tier because when the moment required legendariness, the lights were too bright for him every single time. When he was looking for the person who murdered his uncle, he was stopping criminals in the middle of crimes, realizing that that's not the guy
Then he
he's
left
looking
them.
for.
Oh my gosh.
And like, I bet y'all continue what you're doing.
He
Keep
got it, he
robbing
got
her
it, he got
and
it, he got
leaving
that.
them there, not even arresting them. In the TASM universe, that's the only one where J. Jonah Jameson is actually spitting. He's a damn vigilante. Lock that thug up.
Stop calling that man legendary because he
Yeah,
won.
Korra is trash.
Korra, man, don't even get me started
Korra is garbage. She's trash. L Avatar, L everything.
on Korra, bro.
But she's not as bad as Zahir. Zahir's an actual bum.
Aang defeated Fire Lord Ozai, one of the strongest firebenders ever, during Ozin's comet at 12 years old with only months of training. This
Ozin.
bitch Korra lost her connection to the past avatars.
Right.
Now she can't hear "smoke that nigga" advice from Avatar Kyoshi like the rest of the avatars could. She lost her bending to Amon. That's like pancakes with no syrup, Steph Curry with no threes, Jay-Z with no ugly. That's the avatar's whole shit. She opened the spirit portal to the normal world and left it open. Why the fuck did she think that was a good idea? Niggas at school had to deal with the ghost of Michael Jackson spawn camping them. Lost to Kuvero 1v1, letting the entire town she was supposed to be protecting get taken over. Got kidnapped by Tarlok, allowed a war to be declared on her behalf. Aang inherited a war that wasn't his and said, "Aight, niggas, that's
And
enough.
locked
Stopping it
in.
in months."
That's my
she
goat.
let one start on her watch. She got dogged by Zahir one-on-one. I seen Zahir standing with this girl. Korra lost to a fucking midget. She's trash, bro. Don't ever compare her to the GOAT Aang. Stop calling her legendary because she had cool action scenes.
Oh
because of-
God! Bro! I swear, bro. Just because she got cool scenes do not make her good. Everybody in The Legend of Korra has a cool fighting scene. That don't mean shit. If you're trash, you're trash, bro. Yo, not a single W on her belt. I mean, obviously she has some wins. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna blind hate. Obviously, she has some wins on her belt. But gang, for the most part, when it really mattered, she was getting fried, bro. She was getting fried. Fried.
The budget for the show went up because when it mattered most, when it was crunch time, she was unable to do anything.
Anything. Bro, how do you guys a main character who loses all the time? If it's a side character, sure. Bro, you are the main character and you're losing every single step of the way of the show. Bro, her best fight and my favorite fight in the whole show was against Kuvira the second round. Why? Because she's actually putting hands on Kuvira. They were even, but she was actually throwing hands, going back and forth. You cannot say that for any part of the show. That's not somebody who's fodder. My second favorite fight was versus that lieutenant in season 1. The guy with the sticks. Bro, whatever, bro. Even her in the Avatar state versus what's his name? Zahir. They glazed Zahir so much they give that nigga flight. And Korra in the Avatar state only tagged him like once or twice. Only tagged him once in the Avatar state. And your only complaint is gonna be about, oh, she's poisoned. I don't care. If she's poisoned, at least make her seem more comparable and tag him more times. You are in the Avatar state, bro. At least hit him multiple times before you go down. Anyways.
On her own.
Stop calling that man
Oh,
legendary
Sasuke? Yeah, he's
because he
trash.
Sasuke.
Yeah, he's
Sasuke
trash.
is the first nigga I ever seen lose every major fight he had
And still be
get
glazed.
for
On
it.
God.
It's insane. Sasuke pulled up on Killer Bee thinking he's like that and got his shit decimated. Killer Bee killed that nigga like 5 times while talking about the best part of me is that I'm not you. Let me know where your family, fool. Nigga was aura farming in the corner and got his ass beat by Rock Lee. Dropped off by a dude with a bowl cut in front of the hoes? Yeah, just wrap it up. Orochimaru pulled up on him like Epstein in the forest, and Sasuke got done like he was on that island. He failed. Kakashi then warned him about it when he had the curse, and Sasuke didn't listen, still went to Orochimaru. He pulled up to the Chunin exams versus Gaara with an extra ass entrance and a new fit, laid that shit out the night before just to lose. Tried to test his big bro Itachi and got choked out on the wall, then fought him again and really lost the fight. But the fight ended because that Magic Johnson disease caught up to Itachi. Like, I can keep going, bro. What are we glazing this character for? The Raikage was gonna kill him, and he got saved by Obito. Lost to Madara in the war. Him and Naruto technically tied, but shit, I'm a hater.
He was holding back.
Sasuke lost that bitch for even trying versus Naruto, who didn't want to kill him. Sasuke is a fraud. That man is not legendary. Legendary
facts.
is what Naruto did. One of the most disrespected people in the village. And by the end of the show, had everyone glazing his shit.
Stop calling that man legendary because he won.
King Kong?
Kong. Now I'm about to switch it up on y'all. I'm about to defend one here. Because calling Kong not legendary is crazy.
Nah, Kong, I'm not gonna lie, King Kong, I cannot call you a fraud because at least he's always with the smoke no matter what, you feel me? He's always gonna try his best. Even when he's outmatched, he's gonna try his best. I remember watching Godzilla versus King Kong, and even though I was Team Godzilla, because why aren't you Team Godzilla? Godzilla is clearly better. I'm not gonna lie, King Kong tried his best. And he kept on trying, but guess what? When they fought Mecha Godzilla, he got his get back. And he was like, oh yeah, respect me, I'm him. And I respected him. You feel me? So yeah.
Who's in the Monsterverse?
He's in the trenches for sure.
A giant lizard with armor, laser beams, and radiation absorption. King Ghidorah, a three-headed dragon with immense electrical/energy manipulation abilities. Scar King, Rodan, Mothra, all these fucking superpowered giants, and he is a monkey with an axe and still be holding his own. He's the Batman of this shit. Niggas flying away and he running there. That's what legendary people do. He gave Godzilla everything he could handle in both fights. Keep in mind, in the first fight, Kong was on water. Godzilla had the advantage. Saved his ass versus Mecha Godzilla when he was about to get smoked out. Wasn't even trying in Godzilla X Kong at Egypt and still laid that fat ass out on his back. He pulled up on Scar King in his own lair and told that nigga he's balding. And beat his ass. The only reason he had to dip was because Scar King called in Shimu for backup. Stop disrespecting Kong. Is Godzilla stronger? Yes.
Of course.
But we not about to disrespect the fact that Kong be giving him work every time they see each other, while Godzilla has every single advantage in the book. If going up against the strongest in the Monsterverse and having him on the ropes isn't legendary, then I don't know what is.
That's Batman versus Superman right there. Facts, bro. That's literally facts.
Stop calling that man legendary because he won.
Mark Grayson.
Invincible.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
That's facts.
Invincible.
I don't read Invincible comics. You feel me? I read to like a certain degree, but not everything. Mark, obviously, like, bro, you watch the show, bro. He's like, we know, bro, he's technically a fraud because his name is Invincible. He's always getting smoked. That's like the most basic, obvious shit ever. So
when this coming out, but I either just covered or will be covering Mark versus Omni-Man, where he got destroyed. Covered him versus Conquest, where he got destroyed. Y'all noticing a pattern here? Mark sucks, bro. I always say PJ Tucker was the first ever 3-and-D player who held his opponents to 50 points on efficient shooting and missed every shot. Mark is the PJ Tucker of superheroes. He ain't no Braun. This is the first superhero I've ever seen who saves no one and gets beat by everyone. I'm convinced anyone who's struggling on other worlds pulls up to Earth for a confidence booster real quick versus this nigga. He just rolls over to every opponent, even the no-name street level ones that be robbing banks. They gon' blow up 3 buildings before he gets them. Millions die on his hands. This job is too big for him. People were getting slaughtered by his own variants, his twins, and he was ready to let it happen because he didn't want to leave Eve in the hospital. Keep in mind, she broke her leg. Yeah, that hurts, but the bitch bitch gonna be fine. This nigga Spider-Man watched his aunt die.
That's a
'cause
real
he knew
goat.
he had a duty to wait
Spider-Man
and
my
use it on
goats.
everyone. And you gonna sit there for a bitch who's literally gonna be okay letting thousands get slaughtered? He sucks, bro. That is not what legendary superheroes do. He sucks. Niggas will have 6,000 KD ratio and Mark still holding back. That shit is not honorable. It's stupid. Y'all gotta stop defending this man. Put that grown man down. Invincible has only showed incompetence at being a superhero. Hang the suit up, bro. Get into accounting or something, my nigga. It's not for you.
Nah, facts.
Calling that man legendary because he won.
Hold on, is that Stark? No, that's a Starscream. Who is this guy? I forgot him from who's this guy?
Ironhide. Now
Ironhide?
listen, I'm specifically
No way Ironhide's a fraud. Am I like forgetting something? Wasn't Ironhide? Wait, oh, didn't he betray somebody? Am I tripping? Let's see.
talking about Bay vs. Ironhide, okay? Not from the cartoons, not from the comics. There's way too much glaze on this man's name for a dude who got no wins in the movies. Ironhide got one scene where he shows his capabilities versus the Jamaican Decepticons with Sideswipe. Other than that, he was putting in no work, bro. All of those movies were carried by Sam, Optimus, and Bumblebee. We gotta stop acting like when he died, they really lost a valuable
he did
member.
die, yeah.
Him dying is like the Lakers trading Bronny James. We gonna be alright, bro. He wasn't really doing much.
That's it? Damn, that was match. Oh, it was only 10 minutes. Yo, all I know is let's go back real quick. Andrew Garfield. I mean, he made some valid points. I'm not gonna lie, but Andrew's not no fraud. He's still my GOAT. Best Spider-Man. Don't care at all. What's next? Was it Cora, right? Cora? Yes, Cora is a fraud. She is trash. That's pretty self-explanatory. We all know this, you feel me? So moving on. I know Zahir wasn't part of it, but Zahir is indeed a fraud. He's a if I made a scripted video, I can make a whole video on how trash Zahir really is, but that's for another day. And then Sasuke is a bum, Liz a fraud. We all know this. Then we got who is this? Oh yeah, King Kong's a real GOAT. Then Invincible's a fraud. Ironhide's a fraud. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna react to the second part, like literally in a matter of seconds. So I'm gonna catch y'all there. Peace.